Hi, this is Denise Matthew, and this is an energy update, which is information about human design transits that can help guide you through a shifting landscape. This energy is in play from August 23rd to August 29th, 2022. Before I start, I want to wish anybody who has their personality sun in the gate 59 a very happy birthday, and I hope your year ahead is filled with abundance, success, and peace. Well, the sun and the earth have moved into the gate 59 and also the gate 55 respectively. And now we're into tribal and individual energy. And we're also into energy that is part of the cross of the sleeping phoenix that is connected to the year 2027. For today and tomorrow, we have the activation of a full 59-6 channel, and that's with the sun in the gate 59 and Mercury in the gate 6. This will be in play until tomorrow at 5:30 a.m., and that is August 24th. Eastern Daylight Time. I don't usually talk about a channel that's going to happen so quick, but I thought I would mention it because with Saturn already in the gate 49 and an activated tribal emotional channel, there's potential for the energy to be amped up. Tribal energy basically talks about the themes of support, diplomacy, or a push to the extremes when you feel that anybody that matters to you is in danger, because the 59-6 channel is part of the defense circuit. If we look at just the 59-6 channel globally activated, it's connected to an emotional wave that's related to bonding and intimacy, meaning that there's potential for the next 24 hours or so to jump into a new bond or relationship quickly, only to regret what you did later. That doesn't always have to be the case, but for the short period of the transit, it might be worthwhile to sleep on any major decisions connected to bonding, instant connections, and new relationships, especially if you have a hanging gate 6, because this will activate a full emotional channel for you. The gate 59 is about intimacy, and it's considered to be the gate of dissolving barriers. And most people, when they talk about the gate 59, they usually talk about the sexy and sexual energy that is connected to it. And of course that's true, but as with all gates in the body graph, there are always dimensions to every energy. As I mentioned, the gate 59 is part of the defense circuit. The defense circuit is where all the energy for reproduction and continuation of humanity lives. The gate 59 on its own is like a flashing sign on the storefront that encourages people to check out what's inside. So of course this energy can have a sexual component because sexual attraction is the beginning of procreation. This sexual component can be something that people work to exude, or it can be something that's expressed innocently, like an aura that you give off. The one thing that we can say about the gate 59 for sure is that it is aura busting. In other words, this is energy that gets noticed, whether it's intentional or not. And if you just have the gate 59, the sexual energy can be amped up, and since it's all about the energy, people can give off a sexual aura even without trying. And that means sometimes when you carry this energy, your intentions, as innocent as they may be, can come across as a sexual invitation. And for that reason, you might get hit on a lot. So we can say that this energy radiates from anyone with a defined gate, and sometimes it can get misconstrued by people who believe that you're interested in them romantically, even if that's the furthest thing from your mind. This energy is connected to intimacy and bonding. It's not necessarily the sticking around kind of energy. So that's where the gate 59 can sometimes be called the gate of the femme fatale or the Casanova, where there can be a lot of heat that fades out very rapidly. This might be considered a gift for procreation, but since not everybody wants to procreate, oftentimes we lean into the sexual charisma that can be the theme here. Now, if we talk about the dissolving barriers part of the gate 59, we move into intimacy that goes beyond the physical and can be connected to deep connections that don't have a sexual component. We can also look at it as the energy that eliminates barriers for concepts, new ideas, ways of thinking, or even working closely on a project with others. Even a well-written instruction book can be something that uses this energy to allow others to become intimate with new information. Now, if we look at the gate 55, this is called the abundance of spirit. And this is powerful, world-changing energy that comes when we surrender to divine guidance by being open to universal abundance. This energy can be about feeling your way into the flow and knowing that if you truly believe in a higher purpose and a universal truth, that you will be supported in life. The theme of trust and surrender is intertwined within this gate, and sometimes when you carry this energy, you kind of have to hit bottom to see that sometimes not doing, not controlling, and instead allowing is a source of all abundance. So this may be a week to let go and allow the universe to show you the way forward. This is also half of the individual emotional channel, the 3955. So if you have a hanging gate 39, it can bring a full emotional 3955 channel for the duration of the transit. So it can be a good time to feel into how the transit works for you. And as with all individual energy, there is potential for melancholy. This energy encourages us to see the normalcy of the blues and to remember that all energy flows, and it's only when we question what's wrong with us that we can potentially get stuck in the melancholic side of the energy. Creativity, however that looks for you, and the expression of your spirit or your authentic self can help this energy flow naturally. The sun in the gate 59, the opposition, says that there is always a connection between the two. This connection talks about breaking barriers and potential intimacy that comes when we express our spirit or our authenticity. Being who you are allows others to be who they are, and in doing so, you can break barriers and bring true connection and acceptance. Retrograde is a big theme that we're playing with right now, and that a lot of planets are reviewing or re-entering energy where they've been already. So Jupiter's moving back to the gate 17 line for the personnel manager. Jupiter was last here from June 22nd to July 2nd, 2022. So themes that were playing out in your life and even globally might be reactivated. This is energy that can have leadership potential within it, but only if it's seen as being of service and not about being dictatorial. When people are being of service, there's potential to logically understand the pattern that will be most secure for the future. Ultimately, logical energy is about trying to make sure that the patterns that we live our life by, all the things that we depend on, continue to flow as they do. This is energy that can truly understand people and their motivations. And because of that, when you lead from this energy, you can walk shoulder to shoulder with those who you are leading. And since you know them well, they're willing to follow you. That means that this energy can have an inherent ability to organize people, placing everybody in just the right place based on their needs, hence the name personnel manager. If we look at Jupiter in the gate 17 in its detriment, it means that it fixes the energy, so one theme can be more prevalent and there's less duality in the energy. The detriment here is using your influence to manipulate people into doing what you want them to do because it serves your interests, or having an I know better than you attitude where expansive decisions are made about the lives of people without their input. Some people will accept these changes while others will push against the system. The changes that we're talking about are connected to laws, rules, religion, higher education, spirituality. The true nature of the Gate 17 is for organizing humanity in a way where human rights are part of the equation. It's about equality and the rights of all, and seeing that everyone has their own place in the totality of existence. If there's no service to humanity, this energy can be detrimental, where there's promises made by leaders that the patterns will be secure, and yet as the future unfolds, these promises are found to be untrue. There can be a lot of pressure here, so if there's an instability in the formula or the facts are not quite clear, they may be manipulated to save face. We know that we can be organized for a successful future, but only through true facts. Because no matter how many lies somebody tells, eventually the truth comes out. So this week and going forward into September might be a time where we're seeing the truth amidst the lies. That's it for the energy update. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want even more information about the daily transits, please check out my community page where I do a daily post that talks about all the transits that are in play. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon.